Oh, evening, everybody. We are back in LRR Mixed Grid. Kyalami, 2 sprint races. Should be fun. Apart from we're a little bit late to the party today, so not much practice, but hey ho. Just have some fun anyway. Let's jump in with young Daniel, shall we? Hello.
You alright?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Ah.
You were.
Yeah. I've been doing alright. I just put the curb wrong. That's cheater, you know. That old chestnut.
I did not even one lap to get a screenshot for a thumbnail and managed to launch myself over cheating. So you're in good company, don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, for some bizarre reason though, this Porsche Cup seems to ride cheater quite well, but there's just one angle that kills you.
So I don't know that you should make a rule of riding cheater, even if the car looks like a manual.
Oh no, I would not. I don't trust the Porsche Cup to ride flat asphalt, so.
And you would be right in thinking so.
Hello.
Hey, Fox.
Oh.
Had a fun race on Saturday.
We have
Yeah,
a
we
fun
did.
Oh, we did. Yeah, you guys not so much, unfortunately.
No. think my stream was going for like 3 hours after we crashed out of just random track stuff.
Yes, I think that's about when I tuned in. No, yeah, it went alright on Saturday.
When did we start? 23rd, something like that.
Yeah.
23rd to 3rd. If you're being slightly flexible with classes.
Well, you've been slightly flexible with classes. We didn't start 23rd in class, but I know what you mean. It's 23rd to 4th.
I mean, 23rd, 4th, yeah. You probably could have gotten, what you call it, podium, but there's no reason to overtake 3rd place.
Yeah, no, that's the reason. We're desperately going for it.
Did you watch any of our last stint, Fox?
Yeah, I had it up for the last, like, hour and a half, but I was driving in iRacing, practicing for the Daytona Road course this week.
Oh, you got your first league win, didn't you?
3rd, actually, but who's counting?
Your 3rd win.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, first one came on. But I haven't even into the order. Hang on.
You have to tell the stream because they said 2nd on the stream.
What's? Yeah. I don't know. They
What
look
stream?
the
The
same
stream
thing.
you sent me to.
Yeah. Yeah. I won in Phoenix, which is a short track, a short oval, and then I won in iRacing Super Speedway, which is just a toss-up anyways, and then I won at Gateway, which they haven't updated the server yet. Gotta get on that. But yeah.
What about the Los Angeles Coliseum?
No, we haven't decided on that one yet.
Oh, please do. I want to watch someone race.
I'm sure we'll get around to it eventually. We do all the sorts of short ovals and stuff.
Has he got AI?
That's a very short oval.
We could do a
Huh?
full 10 round fancy league run.
LMP2s.
We actually, yeah, that's one of the league is LMP2s.
Well, they reckon that the maximum speed there is like 40 miles an hour, don't they?
I don't know.
Speaking of the Coliseum, did you watch the Super Bowl?
Yes.
It was actually a really good match,
Yeah.
for a change.
For the first quarter, I was like, oh boy, it's going to be a defensive battle, which is like both defenses suck, so I don't know how this is happening.
But both defenses suck except for Aaron Donald,
Yeah.
who is on his own better than the rest of the defensive players combined.
Yeah. Which there's rumors that he's going to retire now.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like that. I mean, that makes sense, I guess.
Well, end on a high, right?
Yeah. I mean, their team's about to explode. Might as well go out on top before you have another
Well,
5
there's that.
seasons of suffering. They literally
I'm
trade
happy.
away everything.
I'm happy for Odell Beckham and for Matt Stafford.
Yeah. 2 players that were wasting away.
Especially Stafford, who was just sort of written off as well.
Yeah. Like, you could not write a better storyline of 10 years in a team, Detroit, and just be like, this guy sucks. Like, he's the worst. This is why Detroit is losing. It's like, really? Have you not seen how hard he plays?
Super Bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah.
the oldest player in the league.
Yeah, Andrew Whitworth or whatever.
At like 40.
Yeah, he's 40. Well, I mean, Tom Brady's technically older still, but I guess Tom
He's
Brady
retired
retired
now.
So yeah, he's the 3rd person to play in the Super Bowl over 40. The other one was Tom Brady, and I think like an old player. I don't know what the other one was, but yeah. And do you know who that guy's first team was? He was only on 2 teams in that league, or in the NFL. What was
To
the
the
other one?
Giants.
No, it was the Bengals.
Oh, was
So
it?
I guess he was destined for a Super Bowl no matter where he was.
Well, yeah, that's true.
But yeah, that was an interesting one for sure. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But I'm sure Jay loves it as well, right? I'm sure Jay watched the whole thing.
I've watched a few Super Bowls over the years, normally around a mate's house, very drunk, so those days are kind of gone. And it doesn't really interest me much, no.
I mean, it also ends at
I've
like
got,
what?
I've
Like
got enough sport to watch. Well,
ends at
yeah.
like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. your time.
I was gonna say I think the last time I watched it was probably when I was at college, so that's probably explains why.
Yeah, it's late enough for us
We
Americans.
did stay up and drink.
Yeah, I watched it on Game Pass the day after.
Gotcha.
I enjoyed the halftime show.
I didn't watch that. I just saw a bunch of rappers and I was like, I don't really care about any of these people. But apparently everyone's like, it was the best show ever. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it was really good.
I don't know. I usually don't watch the halftime shows anyways. I usually just see the reactions. The only halftime show that I watched was the one where it looked like they're going to have SpongeBob playing. And then they went into sicko mode with Travis Scott, who's apparently an awful human being, so I think he got his karma. So
I'd watch the halftime show. It was really good. I mean, I'm not a big R&B fan, but it was like 1992 through like 2008 R&B. So
yeah, that's what a lot of people were saying. It's like I'm slightly too young for it because I was born in '96.
yeah, there wasn't a single song there that like Tupac's California. Right, like everybody, whether you're an R&B fan or not, has heard that.
Yeah.
You will have heard it. It's been in like 1,000 films.
Okay. Tupac.
Can't remember what it's California Dreamin' or something. I can't remember.
California Love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely heard this before.
Yeah, unless you somehow still live in Outer Mongolia, you've probably heard it.
No,
Yeah,
I've never heard this.
What have you got against the Outer Mongolians?
Nothing. They're just not known for their MP3s.
What about the Amish?
I've literally never heard that song in my life, Dan. I'm serious.
Really?
I've never heard that song.
Do you live in Outer Mongolia?
I do actually. That's why my internet go
okay.
fast.
Stands up then. You don't have to take it back.
Yeah. I'm sure America probably conquered Outer Mongolia at some point, so it tracks.
No.
Probably one of the few places where even now the Americans couldn't conquer it. Bit like Afghanistan. In that it's really hard to get to, and the people that are there are better at fighting there than you are.
Yeah. And like, even if you conquer the land, like the people aren't gonna respect your rule. Which, I mean, to be fair, why would they?
Well, some of the people do. That's the problem. Some of them don't.
I mean,
That was
I guess. I don't know. I mean, yeah, the people that we put in power respected our rule. That they definitely appreciated being put in power.
Yeah, the CIA approved politicians.
I would think women would probably approve the rule.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's a good part of the population.
Yeah, it depends. I don't know. I don't know enough about politics in the Middle East and stuff to really say. So. I don't know. I'm not gonna speak out of my butt.
That's a shame. You've been selected as the UK's new foreign secretary, because ours is fucking shit.
Wow. I'm not a UK citizen, but I humbly accept this honor. What is the salary again?
Oh, we don't pay you.
Probably like £180,000 a year.
That
And a
sounds
house
amazing,
and expenses and a plane that you're not using, but are using.
Okay.
You may as well not be using it.
You've convinced me.
That everybody but them wishes that she wasn't using.
Makes sense.
If
Now-
she doesn't actively start the war in Ukraine, I'll be surprised. That's her level of ability.
Fantastic.
Every other
Makes-
embassy and foreign leader have been over there. Russia's like, yeah, we're talking. Ours goes over there and immediately, she's a fucking idiot. It's essentially, in a nice way, what the Russian foreign minister said.
I mean,
We don't agree on anything. This has been pointless.
She's the only person who I would rather talk to the Russians less than Boris Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least half of what Boris Johnson said won't be able to be translated anyway, so. Half of that, this translator is shrugging his shoulders.
Yeah.
He said something about parties.
Apparently, Russia's like gonna invade the Ukraine in the next week, but that's probably just a clickbait article.
We really don't know. That's the problem.
Not as clickbaity as the article about rich energy. Whichever journalist wrote that article should hang their head in shame.
I thought you were going a different direction.
I mean, they turned a tweet from fucking Rich Energy into a story about how F1 engineers want Lewis to have the title.
Yeah, Mercedes engineers, man. Pretty sure like 90% of F1 engineers right now are just like, are we gonna be quick this season?
I think 90% of Mercedes engineers are like, are we going to be quick this season? And I've stopped caring about last season.
Yeah, that's fair at this point. Except for Toto. Toto's probably still slamming desks somewhere.
It's just... That's why the Mercedes is going to be slow this year, because they've spent all of their budget on desks and headsets.
Just imagine his PA, can't you? Which office is Toto in today? Oh, office 6. He's gone through the first 5 desks. We haven't had to remember it yet.
Do you think they're gonna lose any sponsors from all those outbursts this season?
I'm getting more.
No, probably not. It's been, can you hear me, by the way, Alec, on the stream? He says, having stopped talking.
Ah,
No, I can't hear you.
pocket.
You can't.
No,
Son of a bitch.
I can hear myself and Jay.
Why? Oh, that'd be why. How about now?
Yes.
Cool. It helps if you don't turn off your mic in your mixer.
Yes.
Some say it does help.
That is streaming pro tips, but what do I know? Because I streamed 3 hours of track cam. So, my defense, I was asleep.
To be fair, yeah.
I just like came back and the chat was like, where's the cars? I was like, oops. So, but the good news is we found out that if you register for a race as a driver in iRacing, you don't get disqualified if you don't run in the race. So, because they registered me as a driver, Thankfully, we were taken out in the first 45 seconds because we didn't have a decision to make of whether I had to run or not. But we found out in the end that we didn't get disqualified, so and I didn't run the lap. I essentially told them that
you only would have if they'd finished, because it only takes the minimum rule into effect if you finished.
they did finish. They decided to go back in
okay.
and they didn't do a bunch of laps. They just passed all the DNF cars to make up some positions and get some safety rating, and it counted. But yeah, I essentially told them, I was like, well, we're either going to get disqualified or we're going to DNF if I get in the car, because like I've never driven Bathurst in my life.
You only need to do one lap. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
No, I'd have to do like 15 or 20.
It's not the easiest track to learn on either.
And going in cold, yeah. would not be fun.
Well, boys.
You're the only Porsche.
I am.
Nice.
Safe to say that this still counts as my first league win.
It better.
Yeah, I know, right?
What still counts? What?
I'm going to win by default.
Oh.
I would say it only counts if you win overall.
Yeah, I would at this point go and play Escape from Tarkov instead of spending like over an hour on these races. But I want the wins, so. This is where Germany joins like now, and just one lap kills me. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah, he makes up what, 30 minutes of laps in one lap.
He's very fast, and I am very average.
I was about to say, I was like, man, do you really have P1 pace on this track? I know this is a good track for you, but that explains a lot.
I did get my first ACC win on this track.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good track for you. You have a lot of podiums here. And I swear you've gotten a league win before, have you not?
Yeah, in the Ferraris, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought, yeah, okay.
In mixed conditions as well.
I didn't mean that sounds so harsh, but he just literally went, it's where I got my first win.
I thought he said, does this count as my first win? As in, he's the only one in the class. That's what I thought he said.
I mean, it definitely counts.
Again, only if you're overall. So you still got beaten Super Trofeos.
I mean, you could literally just do a lap and pull it in. I don't know if you have to complete a certain percentage of the race to get classified in your class.
Well, yeah, that's true.
But then he would win overall. It's cheating.
It's going to be like the last hour at Nürburg's again.
Was it stressful? Not stressful?
No, it was. We had a lap in front. Well, no, not far enough in front that I wasn't going to catch in the last like 40 minutes, hour, and a lap behind us. So the last hour of it, I was just like, please come on through. Slower back marker. I don't need to fight you.
Which ending up in the middle of about 10-car fight. Positions that didn't matter to us. Because they kept taking each other out.
Yeah. I was doing really slow lap times as a result because it just was irrelevant.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you guys qualify. Good luck.
There you go.
Cheers, man. Hmm.
Yellow flag accepted.
Well, now. Are you muted, Jay?
Hello. Sorry. What?
Oh, sorry. How was that for you?
Pretty cool.
The Porsche's just a bit tricky, or?
No, I'm just driving shit, mate. Could have easily been second, but just only got one lap together. But hey ho.
Yeah, I got like one clean lap, and it was conservative.
I was going to say, it's not giving you much margin there.
No, that last lap I was on. I was already into the 45s.
Okay.
I just span, which is not great. Oh, good. It's colder and the track's worse.
Perfect. Yeah.
I can't put any more rear wig on. It's all she's got, Captain.
It's everything she has.
So this is going to be Please Don't Spin Simulator.
Yeah, just spend the first couple of laps not spinning, and you should be far enough ahead that you can just relax.
Yeah, on the upside, I have all of the horsepowers compared to the Lamborghini, and Kyalami has a very long straight.
Yeah, so just use that each lap, and that'll be a second lap on its own.
Plus, I'm tempted to do this. I think this every week, and I should just fill it with fuel because it's so much more stable on full fuel. And like, it's not going to affect my lap times as much as spinning will. So
No, you're right there. You mean you didn't fancy doing a first challenge?
I did not. Though to be fair, again, getting past everyone would just be a matter of patience.
Yeah, be one way to
Wait for the
teach
straight
yourself
and then
patience in the Porsche.
yeah, I'll just floor it past all of you. Wait, you can't.
Just to let you know, Dan, you can't hear Jay on your stream.
Right. Okay. Settings.
I presume. No, yeah, no, that one.
Okay, I can hear him now.
Hello,
Good luck, guys.
Dan Stream. Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. Chris is having vibrator problems.
Yeah, as he said, not the only ones.
On a plug. Husink Veld. In case that matters to, like, in case one of the two viewers is like in charge of sponsorships for Husink Veld.
Mm. And you think
I
this stream
accept
will
support
be
in the form of ultimates and clutches and really stickers. To be honest, I'll take stickers.
And you think this is going to be an advert? This race, do you?
I do. The fact that I can drive it at all is only down to the sprint pedals.
It's credits. It's good. Fair enough. True.
You can see previous races for how successful it was on the Fanatec CSLs. Which are now
Making you barely able to drive a Porsche Cup car.
yeah.
Ringing endorsement. To be fair, that is a ringing endorsement. I have driven the Porsche.
It is horrendous.
Mm.
Unlike the Husingveld Sprints. Which are perfect in nearly every way.
Love your work.
30 seconds.
I will become a corporate shill for stickers and gummies.
It's too expensive for my taste.
Yeah. I'll also do it for the promise of stickers.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Going single file.
Oh yeah, pole position, lads.
It counts on the records.
Oh, I don't have to stay out of the red.
What? Hello?
Well, it doesn't give me...
Why have you done that? What was?
And what?
For some reason my wheel started at like 360 degrees to the left. So when
Just
the
wanted
car
you to crash,
the
obviously.
car just went immediately left. That was very odd. I don't remember turning it.
It'd be nice if I could set the pace of the lap, right?
That would be the dream.
Then I just go round at race pace.
I was going to say, somehow I don't feel that's fair in a multi-class race.
It would be a bit cheeky, wouldn't it?
To be fair, you're only really racing people in your class.
No, I suppose it's like an iRacing where the packs can actually separate out quite safely.
It's like
And if anything, it's better.
Or multi-class racing, so.
But yeah, because they do start the GTs at Le Mans like nearly a minute behind the LMPs sometimes.
It's just safer.
Yeah, way safer. There's one thing that I think ACC needs to do with multi-class is do the grids by class. So if you qualify, if you don't do a lap as a GT3, you start with the GT3s,
Yes.
not behind the GT4s.
Makes sense. Well, good luck.
I'm gonna need it.
May your race be boring and lonely. That means it's going well.
Yeah.
Green light, go, go, go.
Damn traction.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Lamborghini has so much traction off the line, it's horrendous.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Porsche.
Oh. Sweaty already.
Good start.
How you getting on?
I'm back in the lead.
Oh, back. What happened? Get Porsche.
Well, no, the Super Trofeo just starts so much better than the Porsche does.
Got it. Oh, the GT4 would always go the same way. I spend first like recovering from qualifying and then just sweating for 10 minutes to try and get advantage so I can relax for the next 20. Clearly never going to get anywhere near Chris, but these guys are so much closer than I would like in terms of pace. It's probably good, at least it keeps it interesting.
Well, that's true. Just the Porsche does that for me all on its own.
You don't need anybody else on track.
No, there's enough going on just on practice offline. I mean, Cheetah is a scary corner at the best of times, and in this, it's just terrifying.
Basically a skyscraper of a curve.
Yeah.
I didn't want that apex anyway. Apex is a baller.
Oh yeah. Who needs apexes? Scrubs.
I'm saying that, but you know, impartiality. I took one there, just comparing. Ignore the green number. That doesn't necessarily mean it was better.
I suffered a half Porsche.
Well, it's only a half. Keeps you on your toes.
Well, yeah, it cost me like 10 seconds.
Much like a pint, you're much better off driving after a half than a full one.
I think it was 'cause I was starting to get overconfident that I knew how the Porsche was going to behave, and it was like, no, you don't. Leave me alone.
You don't know me.
You're not my dad.
Not my real dad.
You can't tell me what to do.
Things I'm like 10th quicker a lap if that. It's like I don't know the answer to when can we relax. It's never. Seems like they start fighting each other.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
Some light damage on the front.
Driving this must give you a bit of an indication of what it's like to be a
Clear on the left.
killer whale
Bollocks.
trainer at SeaWorld.
Back to the ammo. Said light damage, that is... appears to be light damage.
As in, it's better or worse?
See, I don't think the car's much worse.
Oh, okay.
I lost the place, but... So dumb, I don't know why I was pushing like that. It's 10 seconds of damage, it should be affecting me.
GT4s don't tend to suffer too much from damage, luckily.
Up in a straight line, apparently.
Oh, interesting.
Might just be the Beamer's stupidly quick.
The Beamer is stupidly quick in a straight line.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Thing's just sodding off. outside the box here. Conventional methods are not working.
I'm gonna launch a drone strike or something.
I think it's got a fucking rocket ship in the front of it. Have you got any drones?
Not on me.
Damn it. Come on, Porsche. Just give me some power. I know I crashed you, but if you've got anything.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Had to be unconventional. And it was. Whew, we'll take that.
That was harder than it should have been.
Ah, snap.
This.
Excellent job there. P2. Well managed. Bring it back home safely.
Oh, that shouldn't have been that hard. uh, I've worn my colour changing top again tonight.
Oh man. Sorry, I thought I'd mute up while you were finishing the lap.
It's alright. This would be an unbelievable. No offence if Chris watched this back. This would be an amazing championship if Chris wasn't. Like, it's so tough.
He's too quick, isn't he?
Yeah, but we're all so close. Like me, Pereira, Meering, Rafastar, J-Hope. Like, we are literally all within a few tenths of each other on race pace. And it's great fun, but for second place, because Chris just gone. How much fuel did we end with? Probably take about 4 out. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna go get some water after that. So I'll be back in a minute, mate.
No worries. Oh man. Oh, I too am gonna go get a drink. Ow. No. The ring does tell me you leave. No, I didn't. Enjoy your yogging. Huh? No, I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah. You back? So,
So,
ACC making us wait.
is that what it is? So, what do you think of the AlphaTauri fashion show?
I didn't watch it because I knew that that's what it was going to be, and I just looked at the screenshots afterwards.
To be fair, it was the most straight to the point car launch so far because it was only like 3 minutes.
Well, that is true. McLaren's kind of irritated me because it it just took forever, and like when they were interviewing the IndyCar drivers, it was just a bit like at one point she was just asking fucking pointless questions. It's like, you recently became a dad. How have these two helped with that? And it's like, they haven't. They're adults.
someone at some point there should have gone, cut. That's enough for McLaren. Now you can interview him for the 2-hour pre-show of the IndyCar, which is what you're starting to do now.
Pato has not shit himself in like 20 years, so he's taught me nothing about being a father.
Yeah, good to know. We're here for a Formula One car at some point, please.
And the slightly cringe bit on the esports. The extreme E bit was quite cool. I got to admit.
Yeah, I mean it's all cool. Like I love that it's a I know. I
Yeah,
get why they
yeah.
did it. It's all one unified team and livery schemes and stuff, but they could have announced it afterwards, right? Just on the McLaren cars, and then
I guess it's because they know that they did last year. They did that. They did the cars and they did an interview, and I'd put money on it that there was a few thousand people watching it for the car, and they did the car and they started the interview, and within a minute of the interview, there was like 3 people watching it.
you're probably right. Yeah,
But like,
it's one guaranteed way to use the audience, right?
Yeah, like it was good. I didn't mind it, but like, I just wanted to see the car.
Yes. Which thankfully it was good when it came along. So, he's trying to go out to fix it. This is good. So what's next? We got Merck this week, haven't we? Williams tomorrow.
Yeah, Williams is tomorrow with their new Duracell sponsor.
Is that what it is?
Yep, they announced it today.
Ah, so it's going to be blue and yellow then, probably. That's probably why it's very Williamsy.
Yeah, a guy I know that works there said that he doesn't think that they're going to change the livery. He doesn't know. He's just a PM, right? Like they don't show him shit. But like,
well,
I'm guessing the office rumors aren't flying around, right?
Or even if he did know, he couldn't tell you, obviously.
Well, yeah, it is true. That is true.
Yeah, Albon and Latifi's reaction suggests it is different, but if it's Duracell, I reckon it will be blue and yellow.
I'd like them to have the top of it gold, like a Duracell battery.
Yeah?
Gold and black. Let's go classic Lotus.
But they're Williams.
That's true. See, I said it would go.
Well, he's just restarted the session.
So he has.
Another 2 races point. I think Dan would kill himself.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Oh.
20 seconds.
Oh, he's just gonna fall.
10
Right,
seconds.
that makes sense. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, I guess the thing about Williams is just that it's competitive this time. Would be nice. Be nice if it was a nice livery as well, but you know.
Gonna be sit here now.
Hmm.
It's now just gonna sit here.
So why can I hear loads of cars? There we go. That's race 1 again. Yeah, just do race 1 again. Doesn't make any difference. No? As long as I got the results, I guess.
How much fuel I need. Not 60 liters.
That
That'd be overkill.
sounds like a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I don't want to do race 1 again.
Right.
It was hard.
I think it's technically race 2. Okay, so it's Merc, Ferrari Thursday, Merc
Oh, and
Friday.
then there's Alpine next week, just before the test, right?
Yeah, and Alfa Romeo 2 days after the first test.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I was like, but then there's no coverage apparently at the tests, so
No, there isn't, but there's going to be photos, surely. And surely
you'd imagine so.
You'd want to, unless they're going to run a test delivery. They've done that before, haven't they?
Oh yeah, they have. They've done that the last couple of years in a row, I think.
Yeah, they ran a Valentine's one last year, didn't they?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the Alpine the most now, I think, with BWT. I hope they get the really, like, they should have a really cool livery with the blue and the pink.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, they're not colours that I'm excited to see on a car, but it might be a bit nice. To be fair, I really liked their livery last year, so
I loved it, yeah.
as long as it's not too different.
No, I hope it's not like Racing Point, where just the whole thing goes pink, but it looks like a marshmallow. But I hope they incorporate it. You could do some nice stuff in with that. The fragile alpha males of the Formula One world were all like, "Oh no, not pink."
we've had it in some form for the last like 5 years, so
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I quite liked the BW. I moan about it, but I quite liked the BWT livery because it was, we had a bright orange car, a bright pink car, a bright yellow car. After what feels like decades of Ferrari being the only car with any color on it.
true. And on those occasions where it's a boring race and you doze off, you can wake back up and quickly see what's going on.
Yeah, because it was like there was a point where after Force India went black, right? Every car, other than the Ferrari was some shade of grey. It felt like, and like because even the McLaren was grey, wasn't it? Chromey.
Yeah, it was quite neutral. Well, I really like that era of McLaren. It's a shame the
I did.
car
I
was
don't.
so shit.
Yeah, yeah. I don't necessarily want it back because I do really like the Papaya.
Oh yeah, this is the McLaren I didn't know I needed. And now,
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't want them to change at all.
And I'm a much bigger fan of the new Aston, where it's just that little bit brighter.
Oh, the new Aston's so much better.
Yeah,
And it helps
I
that
still
the car looks great as well, just in general without the livery.
I still think they could have taken a book from the GT cars with more of the fluoro yellow, but you can't win it all.
No, there could have been more in. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because those GT3 and GTLM liveries were just they were just exceptionally good. It's not that this one's bad; it's that those ones were really, really good.
Exactly.
So,
if I was to guess, it's because the British Racing Green, they want to sell more. They think they'll sell more Aston Martins in that colour.
yeah, I mean, the second that Lawrence Stroll thinks he'll sell more cars with a different colour, he'll change it, right?
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how good that car is because it's different. It's probably the most different than what I expected. So,
yeah, there's a lot of nice touches on it. I just think they've maybe jumped the gun and been the only ones that have shown quite a lot of parts that other teams have kept off. I think that's why it looks so good.
yeah. Did you see the snap of the McLaren where somebody had caught it from behind, but McLaren had covered it with like a plastic sheet over all of the detail on it? So they've done loads of stuff to the floor that they've just covered with some plastic.
Well, that's where it all is this year, right? That's where you don't
Yeah.
show it. But yeah, I would imagine most teams will have something on their car that's just completely outside the rule box that they haven't put on yet.
Yeah, I mean, the Red Bull car is the one that you know the least about, right? Because it's just a show car with some fancy bits on it.
That was a show car. AlphaTauri today was a show car. The Haas was a show car. I think McLaren was quite close, but I think it's still a show car. Aston Martin looks like the real car. And it shows because they're the only one that gone out and done a testing day so far.
Yeah. I'm excited. I hope it does mix it up, but I kind of think it's going to be Mercedes and Red Bull out front again.
I think we'll see a dominant team. It's too big a rule change not to. I think there is a chance it could be anybody.
Can you imagine if it was Alfa Romeo? Sauber finally wins that World Championship and his name's not on the damn car.
Oh, that would hurt.
It'd just be heartbreaking. I mean, it still counts, but like, you know, it's not the same.
Even when they were BMW, they were always BMW Sauber. So that would suck.
As much as I want Sebastian Vettel to win stuff again, I don't want Aston to win because I don't like Lawrence Stroll that much.
No. And it would also mean Lance Stroll gets overrated even more.
Yeah, I don't really have too much against Lance Stroll, right? But
no,
like,
I don't. I just think
he's nothing more than a. Yeah. Like the news last week where it was like, oh, Lance Stroll clarifies that even if he was offered a drive at a bigger team, he wouldn't leave Aston Martin. I was like, well, good thing he's never going to get asked that question, isn't it?
I was going to say, that's a short... What he means by that is he's never been asked by a bigger team. Only someone that's never been asked by Red Bull what Mercedes would say.
Yeah, and I suspect that's an article that comes off some dude asking him what would happen. It's like some unknown journalist was like, "So what would you say to Mercedes if they offered you a seat?" And
What?
he didn't actually. Like, he had nothing to do with it.
While,
But he's just
while
gonna
he
get-
was stood next to his dad or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Good luck.
I'm gonna need it, man. That was sketchy enough. Just get Chris on the start, man. Just ambush him.
Like 4 cars behind him, right?
It'd have to be a good ambush then.
Green light, green light. Car on the right. Gear on the right.
Oh, you son of a bitch just turned in front of me.
Car on the right. Gear on the right. Car on the right. Gear on the right.
Ah.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right. 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 Even has finished the race. Excellent job, mate. P2. Bring it back to the pit safely.
What a battle.
Jesus Christ.
You look like death.
That's the most ridiculous race I've ever had for a long, long time.
Ferrero's pretty quick now. How did the first race end? I missed it.
Damn one. I came second, not after I'd cheated myself and fucked the car up and then had to come back again.
Gotcha.
Wow, you do fend so well. I can spell. That was... that was so much fun. I do feel like death now.
Yeah, no, yeah. You look like you need a shower.
It's only because I've got a light shirt on this time. You can. It's what it's like every time. It's just because I've got the camera fixed or a bit better quality, and I'm wearing a light shirt, so it's very, very obvious. To settle on the last lap as well. Oh, I guess that wasn't enjoyable as the first time.
No, some fucking bellend doesn't know how to drive a fucking Lamborghini.
Ah.
I thought only Bellens drove Lamborghinis.
Yeah.
It's that shirt again, Liam. It's I don't know why I put it on again. It makes it so obvious. Yes, sweaty shirt. To be fair, for good reason this time. Like, that was a mad battle. One for the ages, that one.
See, I usually just miss a braking point and take out a teammate into a chicane or something. That's how my battles go.
Or you win.
Well, that was on an oval. That was a difference.
True. I've got such a different line round here to people that I just couldn't use the speed because I can't brake late in this Porsche because it just rotates on me. So just couldn't find a way to do it until that last lap. Report me. It was all fair in love and war, mate. It was and illegal stalls. Mate, it was Marine that kept leaving the door open on the start, so I could just go down the inside of the lot of you. If he'd have closed the door and gone on the inside line, it wouldn't have happened both races. As it happened, I could just steam up the inside. But honestly, great job, man. Like, that was so much fun. The most fun I've had for a long time. So credit to you, and yeah, it's
Wait, race 3? What?
yeah, no, we're not. It's because the server broke. We had to just restart it to do race 1 again, which was race 2. Yeah, man, it was a lot of fun. That's why we do league racing. Like, we've become a bit distanced from LRR in terms of having good races, and then you have a race like that. It's just so much fun. And all credit to you for that one, mate. So, hopefully we can have a good battle again in the final 2 rounds, or the final round and 2 races. So yeah, until we were getting in a fight, we were almost matching Chris. We're almost. We were quick. Right, I'm just gonna be up and end the stream, guys. Right, thank you everybody that dropped by. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, that was the problem, bro. I had all the pace like in the medium speed corners, where I couldn't really use it, which is why I kept trying it around the outside of that left-hander before you went up the hill, because that's where I had the pace off the corner before. But likewise, you were just so much better on the brakes that I just couldn't get down the inside. It was one of those tactical battles of just trying to work out where to do it. Yeah, Chris is stupidly fast. But to be fair, we were only like 3 or 4 tenths off him the first couple of laps. But yeah. Indeed, mate. We'll have a battle next time, I'm sure. Thank you for stopping by the stream as well. Great fun. Right, everybody, we will end it there for today. We've got what we've got, RCI GT4 again on Thursday. We're gonna have to go some to get back into that championship, I think, if Tom ever does the standings. And then the weekend's free for a change, so I don't know. I might take it to use the opportunity to make some videos, or I might do some iRacing streams. I'll see. Probably the latter, the former. Sorry. Probably try and get some videos made, so we can get some of those back out again. But we'll see. But join us next time on Thursday anyway for the next stream. Thank you everybody for sticking by it. Hope that you have a good rest of your Monday, and we'll catch